What's up? Matt Vincent here. Got a chance to do some work with Omar and talked about doing some stuff athletically. I know Omar has been working on Olympic lifts recently and wanted to kind of give some tips for guys, average guys getting in the gym, why you should do them, why they should help. But first, before that, a little bit about me. I am a two-time Highland Games world champion. So if you're not familiar with the Highland Games, if you've ever seen moderately fat guys in kilts throw a telephone pole, that's what I do, and happen to be one of the best in the world at it. Outside of that, I'm a track and field athlete through college at LSU. Competed in powerlifting with a 1,700 pound raw total in sleeves, a 2,400 pound geared total years ago, I think. Also qualified for nationals last year in weightlifting with a over a 320 pound snatch and a 86 pound clean and jerk. So know a little bit about lifting weights, and so one of the things thinking about with explosive training is building up them quads. Get some legs in there. And so one of those things I recommend, snatch pulls and weighted box jumps. Oh, hi there. And if you're not familiar with the movement, start easy with the PVC pipe. Sure shit easier for me to show you how to do it while I'm stuck here in the garage instead of doing 200 reps with a barbell. So all you're basically gonna do is start normal ground position, your back's upright, knees out, straight down. Recommend some weightlifting shoes, not necessary. And from there, all you're gonna do is basically keep your back straight and jump. And the bar is gonna stay down in front of you with a shrug and a pull. And so you're gonna pull that bar in close and jump. It's gonna make sure everything fires, and from the side, you want that bar path to be just a straight line, just like that. So as that follows, it's gonna come straight up. For an athlete, being able to extend and jump and apply force is gonna be key. Highland Games, cut to me throwing the caber, cut to me throwing a little weight over bar. Those things are all gonna finish here. Hell, all of the throws, any of those things are gonna involve that extension. This is gonna help build that. Meanwhile, for just the meatheads in there hanging out at the gym, your traps, your shoulders, your quads, look at Olympic weightlifters. Those dudes are jacked. Follow their stuff. So, set up for this. Guys in the gym, if you're not in a gym where you can drop weights, get some straps. So, setup is a snatch grip. So basically you're just gonna be outside of the rings. Easiest way to do it, if you really wanna figure out your snatch grip, my recommendation is go as wide as you can, stand up with the bar and see where that sits. See, mine is above the hip crease. So I like to bring the weights in, the hands in a little bit so that the bar falls right there in the hip crease when I'm vertical. So after starting that way, get your straps in. Start at the bottom, pull your shoulders back, and then from there, stand up and shrug and pull. Like that. Always start at 135 pounds. You'll be sore, traps, quads, glutes, back, basically everywhere. This is a full body lift. You can use it for conditioning too. So I'm gonna strap in, put some weight on, and show you what it looks like or how ugly they get once you start moving. He's probably broken now. Moving on to 100 kilos here for you Canadians, or I don't always do the math correctly. 2 plates for me is 225. I've lifted long enough. In competition, they can figure out all those details. So moving up a little weight, it's gonna be the same movement. Figure I snatch, say 300 for easy math, 220, this is give or take, 68% to 75%, somewhere in that range. Like in the, something I can keep moving fast. And you can actually bypass your max with these to get a feel for the weight and extend without having to risk the catch position for an athlete. If you're not an athlete and you're just a meathead, why waste time with the catch position? just get that big pull and get through the shrug and be a little bit more athletic. I'll do these in season, especially when I'm concentrating on moving fast and getting ready to throw again. Cut to the Highland Games. So going up in weight a little bit more, this is getting around 308 pounds, 315 if you're American. And you know, still trying to keep the same pattern, the same movement pattern, keep the technique the same. Typically what I'll do is work up to a weight like this where it gets pretty heavy, something I could probably snatch, but not today. And I'll do 5 sets of 3, 5 sets of 5, something like that to keep the body moving and try to keep the rest low. Try to get a little bit of pump in the legs and in the shoulders. Build some muscle, build some strength. Building explosive strength like this is going to make a big difference for your deadlift, for your Olympic lifts, for your squat. All of those things are going to benefit from this, especially if you're an athlete. If you're overwhelmed by the Olympic lifts, start here. Start doing some high pulls. It's a no-brainer. It's basically grab the bar and jump. So, enough delay. And that's that. The other thing I work on, seated box jumps, a little bit of weight. I'll show you those in a second. Box jumps is the other thing. You see a bunch of people do some wacky shit here. Box jumps get fucking ruined by typical gym people. Let me explain the benefit. This is not tall. This is 24 inches. This is very comfortable for me to jump on. I can jump on 36. I can jump on 40 to those boxes over there. But at the end of the day, me falling from 3 or 4 feet is a dumb idea. So I do some extra weight and I jump to a box that I can manage. The other thing that I do differently for box jumps is I do it from a sitting position, and that way it's all leg drive and hip drive. It's not a big arm swing and explosion. It is generating force through the ground to get up. This is going to help explosive strength the same way for your squat, your deadlift, any of those type of things. Jumping. So take a med ball, a kettlebell, anything that you can comfortably hold. If you have a weight vest, that's awesome too. Basically anything that's got some weight to it. And this also takes your arms out of the equation. So what you're going to do is back's going to stay standing up straight. You're going to lean back a little bit to get your feet off the ground. And then you're going to slam your feet down and jump to the box in one motion. And then you can step down comfortably, unlike if I had a bunch of wonky ass plates built up. So I'll do about 5 sets of 10, 3 sets of 10, depending on the day. Really get the blood flowing, fire in the legs, get primed for action. So those are the 2 lifts I recommend adding to your routine. Snatch grip high pulls, cut to it. And weighted box jumps. Add those in on leg day. If you've got another accessory day you want to add in, these will keep your body moving. They're going to be some type of cardio. They're going to exhaust you. It's hotter than shit here in my garage, so I'm dripping like a fat kid. But those are 2 things I recommend. Check it out. And Omar, thanks for inviting me to be part of your channel. The guy's incredibly strong and pretty damn good looking with that hair. I wish he would send me some of it. I could make a Omarion doll, keep it next to my bed. So, thanks, enjoy.